Hey, I got room under my blanket, Jervis. Burp, burp, burp.
You were right. I was wrong last week.
Oops, did we say that?
Hey everybody, Eric Curto here from YourRealityRecaps.com with an all-new Survivor Blood vs. Water weekly group recap show that we broadcast live every Thursday on our YouTube channel and in our Z-Box room. And during these shows, myself, John, and Missy Z get in-depth on everything from this past week's Survivor, all while taking your questions live and interacting with all of you. Now, this is the edited version with all the bells and whistles, but you guys should totally join us for the live version sometimes too. So, before we get started, remember, if you guys are watching in YouTube or on a YouTube player, you can click on the buttons all around this video to jump to, different parts of the show. Also, if you're watching in YouTube, check out the description below because there's also chapter markers, and they allow you to skip to a specific topic you want to hear us talk about, or skip over ones like this intro, but why would you guys want to do that? And of course, all of our other links and show notes are down there as well. You should also know by now that you can take the audio-only or video versions of our show with you to go on your favorite tablet or mobile device. Our iTunes and RSS feed links are, guess where? Down there below too. So, do us a favor, if you're watching on YouTube, thumbs up, subscribe so that you guys never miss any of our shows, share them with all your friends on your favorite social media network, and if you're on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. Really helps support the show, and you know what? It keeps us doing them for free for you guys all season long. So, make sure that you guys stick around to the end of the episode for all of our other special announcements, prize giveaways, and, other rigmarole. But since we have so much to get to this week, let's just jump right into it, and you know the deal. You can follow me over at Twitter and at Reality Recaps.
Hey guys, Superfan Missy Z here. You can follow me on Twitter at MI55Y.
Hey everyone, it's John Richardson. Can't wait to talk about last night's episode. You can follow me at Comedy Jonah.
Do any of you have athlete's feet today or bug bites all across the body?
I've just been picking off my toenails, and I've been chewing them.
Oh, you're chewing them. I'm losing one too. I just want to put it out there. She's not the only one losing a toenail. I'm losing a toenail.
Is it because you're actually out too on a survival adventure?
I have been living outside since last week. I mean, we can tell, definitely.
So
that is gross and disgusting.
I want to get a pen, like a Sharpie, and just trace the lines or connect the dots on all the bug bites that they have on their backs. Oh.
That is horrible. I won't tell you how Eric, when he has a bug bite, how he shows me every time before we start. I got a mosquito bite.
And kudos to you guys for looking at the screen, because once again, as soon as I knew that that's where the story was going, once again, I do the whole, I'm going to watch it like this. Hey, again, CBS, I don't need to see people vomiting. I don't need to see people's nails falling off. I believe you. The voiceover is good enough. Have a little diary about it. I don't need to see it.
Were they running out of game talk that we had to see that? Or I just don't get it.
Well, it makes you want to you think, oh, wait, I can do this. I could do this game better. And then you see stuff like that. It's like, oh, I don't want to do that. I mean, at least in the Big Brother house, you've got, shelter and food. And I think even slop would be better at this point.
So, thought of the week, let us know if you have athlete's feet. Works for me.
Yes, I'm dying to know. And pictures, close-up pictures. Oh,
yes, and you can send them to at Comedy Jonah and at Why, not to me. But this brings up a brilliant point. If you guys have athlete's foot, you should consider doing your shopping through the Amazon.com link over on YourRealityRecaps.com. Holidays are coming, and it's a great way to support the show. One more little note that we need to tell everybody is over at yourrealityrecaps.com. We have a little new internee tab, which you guys can click on and see if that is something that might interest you guys, being, helping out with the show and stuff for credit. You guys would totally like
credit
that.
on your resume, everything. And plus you would be working with us, and we're fabulous.
Yes.
Yes, it'd be so much fun. So you guys check all that out over at yourrealityrecaps.com. But now let's get into, oh my God, Redemption Island. What did we think of Brad going in there and waving the white flag? And I'm here, guys. Don't piss me off. Don't get mad at me and wave the white flag. I'm here. Let's all be friends now.
I think that's how Brad has played the game the whole season. He's always been holding the white flag. I think that he's a really great guy. I don't see this guy that they're portraying him to be. I mean, Candace, I don't see the guy that you're portraying him to be. And if you're pissed off because Monica wrote your name down, you're picking on the wrong one. I like Brad. He went in there. He's a gentleman, I think,
Are we watching the same show?
Yeah,
we're watching Survivor, Blood versus Water, right, Missy? Is that
we are? Wait, are we? Yeah, we are.
No, John, I got it for you. See,
okay.
The problem is there's Brad, then there's Culpepper, then there's Brad Culpepper. I think each one of those names has a different personality. I think Missy right now is just referring to the good old homeboy Brad, who's all like, I'm nice and happy. When he's Culpepper, he's pissed off and he's going to cut somebody.
Does that translate what you're trying to say, Missy?
Mm-hmm.
No, I disagree with the both of you. I think he's a great guy. He went in there and no offense, Candace, you bitch. He woke you up. So what? You're on a TV show. He wanted to make his presence known. He wanted to sit down and talk about everything that's happened and, say, this is who I am. I don't know what's been going on. And she just blew it off, of course, because she was snuggled with her husband.
Well, I think in Candace's defense, you've played the game before. You get all the way out there with your loved one, and then you're immediately on Redemption Island. And, Monica voting her just kind of held a grudge. But I think Brad waving the white flag was fine because I think, again, too, it's guys, it's just a game, no hard feelings, blah, blah, blah. But as we saw with the results.
Candace is bitter. Candace is a bitter woman. She's pissed. She's been pissed from day one.
Well, we don't have to look at her anymore because she's gone.
Well, here's a fun fact that I did not know the details of until very recently. Did you guys know that Candace and John were not even called to be on the show until 3 days after all the other people were already on the island? It was actually RC from last season or 2 seasons ago and her dad that filled that spot, but then there was a medical emergency with, I believe, RC's dad. That is why Candace and John were called in to be on the show, but it was not until the whole entire cast was already on the island, and I don't know how much more I'm allowed to say about that, but that's out there, so I know I'm allowed to say that much. So Candace came in after everybody was already there.
That's why you need to follow us at Reality Recaps. That's
right. And that makes perfect sense on why they voted her first, huh? Because they just didn't really get to know her. She was last to arrive and first to go, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's why.
and like John says, she lost the redemption duel, which I was on the edge of my seat for that. I was like, oh, please, I know you wanted Brad to stay, Missy, but I love John. So if Candace makes John happy, then I want Candace to stay.
Go, Brad! Go, Brad! Go, Brad!
No,
that's not Miss Yelling.
Yeah. And John won. John won. John came in first. He had to give the clue away again, and he gives it to Monica, who throws it in the damn fire again.
I don't understand that logic. I don't understand it whatsoever. 2 weeks in a row, someone from the tribe itself could have found that immunity idol, including Monica, and she threw it in the fire. At this point, what does it matter? I don't understand the strategic gameplay with throwing it in the fire. There won't be any, on her back, target on her back.
Target.
No, I look at it differently. I do.
Well,
I think help her.
Well, normally what happens when they find out you have the idol is they vote for you, so that they make you play it. So
Right.
It doesn't happen anymore.
Right.
Not having the idol at all and just trying to, keep your alliances and stuff. But what I thought was very interesting with Monica was everyone cheering for Brad on the team, right? From their tribe, cheering Brad on, got back to camp, and then people started going, what if Brad does make it to the merge and Monica and him come back together? I don't know. I was a little scared that Monica wasn't safe, and for the first time I thought maybe she should have kept that clue.
Listen, 2 is better than 1, especially in Survivor, and it seems to be that everyone is going down to being single instead of being partnered. So, of course, not fast-forwarding like we shouldn't, but, fast-forwarding when it came time, at Tribal, they should have got her out. I mean, that's the strategic play. You get her out because then you put them 2 against each other to battle it out, and then they become 1. So, again, strategically, I don't understand what they're doing.
See, I understand strategically why she doesn't want the target on her back, which is, I agree with what John said.
My God, 2 weeks in a row was a pen.
I think it's
Write it down.
Right on the wall. I got to write it on the wall.
Write it on the wall. So, but here is where I think Monica is stupid. She should take that clue and just hold it up in the air like, here I am, I have the clue. She's not opening it. As soon as she gets back to camp, what she should say is, all right, everybody sit down. As a tribe, let us open this clue and read it together so that when we go to the merge against that team, we have an idol we can use as a tribe together. That is what they should be doing with those clues. The fact that they are burning it each time is stupid. Because she's essentially burning it for the sake of tribe unity. How about you keep it for tribe unity and use it as a tribe as a power move when the merge happens? Which, spoiler alert, looks like it's happening next week.
Okay, whatever, Amanda. That doesn't make any sense. You can't just sit there and control the tribe like you're controlling the house. Okay, that doesn't make any sense because even if you have as a group, have the idol itself, when you start to lose, you will start voting people off who can't use the idol. So.
I agree, but here, fine. You guys comment below and let us know what you guys think. What's the better way for Monica to play it? And to that point, I just want to say, Brian Lynch says that he had to look away as well. And of course, he is referring to the toenail. So Brian agrees with me and not both of you. Okay.
Well, Brian, if I could get my foot up here, I'll show you. Tell me what you think of mine. Hold on. No, I'm just joking.
We're seeing lots of stuff.
Man, we're black. Now, hold on. We should probably say, here is an opinion from somebody that always comments on our YouTube videos. One, Chris Lee, who says, in his opinion, Monica is a Stepford wife. She does as she's told. She should have consulted with her tribe and not her husband.
Chris? That's pretty good. I never thought about her turning around and saying, okay, what do you guys think I should do? Instead of just listening to what Brad said. I mean, didn't he see that? Whatever.
Well, that's why when she got to camp and then the tribe was a little concerned because she was asking her husband and not them. I mean, they were questioning her alliance.
I'm not
to the merge.
I'm not going to switch up the question. You guys still let us know what you think. If you think John or I or Missy, how you think Monica should have played it out. But I think Chris has a great point, and you too, Missy. That's very interesting. She doesn't need to wait. She doesn't need to wait till she gets back to, the beach. Just do it right there, ask the tribe. Good point, Chris. Good point, Chris. So what do we think now when we actually get back to the beach and we see Caleb with his newfound power being the swing vote?
I would love to answer that question, but I'm very competitive in what I do. And I just want to say, Eric, John and I were correct last week. 2 points for us. And then we'll go into your question because Monica and Brad did not switch. Yeah, there you go. Eat your tissue. What is that tissue paper? Yeah, just shut up.
I don't know what I said I would eat, but there you go. I ate it. You guys are right. You were right. I was wrong last week. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you know what? I don't think he has all the power that he thinks he has. He had the power for one night and one night only. And Yeah, he's just Caleb once again. So.
See, I disagree. I think he's got the swing vote. I don't think he's like the grand poobah like he says. But, the guy, he can either go against the two guys or against the two girls because, the girls were at the bottom of the totem pole as far as alliances until this happened with Caleb, which got...
definitely by the actions that he took, he has made everybody on their tribe think. I mean, even Hayden, he's like, whoa, a whole change of the way of thinking here. So, I mean, that's rocking the boat. That's rocking their alliance. That's rocking the strategic play. And I think everybody needs to start thinking instead of their strong alliance that they've made with everyone, they need to start thinking of themselves and themselves only, because obviously Caleb did.
Well, what's so shocking, too, is that normally we see big moves, that when we see big moves in the beginning of the game, they don't work. So I was a little nervous, and this one worked. So it was like, bravo. I mean, sure making himself look a lot better than his partner.
Definitely. I think there was a lot of foreshadowing in this episode as well, which gave a lot of stuff away. I think the whole Laura the whole Laura thing, when Laura is massaging Artis's back on the beach and talking like, oh, we're in an alliance. Oh, we are together. I mean, we don't talk strategy or anything, but we're in an alliance. And
I'm in a 20-year marriage.
Yeah. I was like, see ya.
That tribe is the most touchiest tribe, and I don't understand why you're touching everyone so much. Or, hey, I got room under my blanket, Jervis. Burp, burp, burp. They're so dirty, disgusting. They haven't brushed their teeth, and their toenails are falling off. Ooh, I don't want to touch you. Get away.
That's why Colton quit. That right there is why Colton quit. Colton quit because he didn't want anyone massaging him. He didn't want toenail fungi, and he was tired of people touching him. That is the real reason Colton quit.
I think you're right, Missy.
Colton posted a picture of himself in a corn maze this week, and I was like, oh, those are hard. Did you quit halfway through? He didn't reply. Okay, here's my other foreshadowing. When we get into the reward/immunity challenge, Jeff starts it off by being like, oh my god, what? It's Galang. No, Galang. Galang has won every single challenge. This would really mean everything to Tadhana. They really need food. They're starving. They haven't eaten forever. It's going to be life. I'm like, okay, we get it. They won. We get it. They're going to win.
I know.
On their giant slip and slide.
And don't take the fishing gear. Okay? Don't.
I know, greedy. I was thinking, those steaks look really good.
They did, though.
But I want to eat the rest of the time I'm here? No, just this one outing. It's like I'm going to eat everyone.
Like, what's that saying? You don't want to give fish to the man, but you want to teach the man how to fish or whatever, and then they'll have fish for life or whatever that is.
Okay.
You give him a fish, you feed him fish for a meal, he eats for a meal. You teach him to fish, he eats for life. But what another great good point. You guys comment below the video and let us know what you guys would have chose, the fishing gear or the steaks and all that stuff.
It's hard.
Eric, what would you have chosen? Don't throw it out there. What would you have chosen?
I would have chosen the fishing gear. I would have chose the fishing gear because I think it would have been better for the tribe, and I would have picked a tribe choice. If it was solely me, I would have just picked the steak because, oh god, then I have to go fishing.
John?
What else are you going to do during the day? Pick your scabs?
Go on the internet and talk on my cell phone?
John, what would you have chosen?
I should have chosen the fishing gear, but I would have chosen the steaks.
Yeah, you know what? I being honest, I'd have chosen the steaks too, but we're not on Survivor.
No. So we can have steaks and fishing gear and internet and cell phone. We can have it all, not on Survivor. So, yes, were you, other than the foreshadowing where I was not surprised, were you guys surprised to see the loved ones team win?
I was happy that they finally won. I mean, it gives them a boost of confidence somewhere. They've lost how many tribe members, and, who wants to continue playing a game? That's such a Debbie Downer. It has to give them something to look forward to. So, the challenge was fun. The slip and slide. I mean, they lost the bathing suits. We saw that because we had to,
lots
rolled
of
out butt.
Lots of pixelated butts and lots of pixelated butts and crotches. Yeah.
Yeah, and I liked watching Hayden slide. I mean, I did.
Oh, yes. On Twitter, I said to Hayden that it was his little butt shimmy because, he was like thrusting and moving around on that slide before it was time to get off. And he replied with, ding. Oh, yeah, you like that? Yeah, Hayden. I did.
And me too. Just saying. And I love how they all went down going like this. John, crack me up. They all went down going like this. Like they were on the slip and slide at the carnival. I
mean, not all of them. Not all of them. Some of them like sat straight up and like pushed up. And I was like, do you guys not watch the like warning video? One little slip forward of your butt, you smashed your head, you have a concussion. CBS ain't paying for the medical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't fake a concussion either.
It was good to watch. Now they had immunity. They didn't have to go to tribal, and that takes us to tribal, which...
Well, wait.
Go ahead,
John, you first.
So what I thought was interesting is that, because Brad isn't on the team anymore, they all took a walk. They were all looking off the cliff together and just bonding as a tribe. And then they finally win.
Mm-hmm.
Because the poison in the tribe is gone, which is Brad.
Missy replied.
Brad is not poison. Brad Culpepper, I know you're watching this. You got to send me some love because I love you so much. And your wife, too. I'll take care of these guys. Don't you worry, Brad.
I didn't say I hate Brad. I just said I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent on Brad. What I'm
going to be really upset when Brad leaves. If he leaves, I am going to really be upset because I want to see him go further. I do. I want him back.
Oh, definitely. 100%. I agree with you. I like always the bad people in the game. I should also point out, Kim G says we should ask Siri.
Hey Siri, steaks or fishing gear?
Sorry.
Turn this up.
Siri, steaks or fishing gear? Don't tell me sorry you didn't get that. Hello, Siri. Work it, girl.
Okay.
Steaks or fishing gear?
Okay, go ahead.
No, she doesn't want to answer.
No, she doesn't want to answer, Missy. And I should say, the point that Kim G is trying to make, she's referring to our Friday show that we did, which was all about how much Siri and Apple suck. Because Siri and Apple, you suck. Siri doesn't work. We hate you. Okay, so back to the last point before we get to tribal is what was with Vetus and the yoga? Did that help them with, like, I wish I could bend half that well at all, ever, let alone handstanding with my leg. Like, it must be so nice to be that flexible. And get your minds out of the gutters, people. I'm not talking about anything dirty. I'm just saying, in life in general, I could drop this pen and be like, oh, my back when I go to pick it up. I loved it.
He was having a Zen moment. He needed it. They're all kumbaya over there. He needs that. Yeah. He's getting further.
I can bend like that when properly motivated.
So now your mind should be in the gutter for that one. So let us go trample our way along to tribal, where it seems like it is all coming down between Laura M and Laura B. Laura B being Rupert's wife. And I have to say, I love this Jeff. He flat out got snarky with Rupert's wife. He was like, and why do you think you deserve to be here? And he even threw like a little chicken neck in when he said it. And I was like, whoa, Jeff, what is do you not like her? So I thought that was weird. What did you guys think?
I just chalked it up to it was Jeff's time of the month. He has to have a little bit of an attitude.
His show got canceled, so he's got a little attitude.
Oh. The Jeff Rock Show. Oops, did we say that?
I've noticed him doing his thing before. This just seems so specifically snarky to her. Or you know what? Maybe he has been snarky before, but I just feel like it was out of the blue, out of nowhere. Like she's just sitting here, like she had the whole episode of, I don't fit in, I don't belong, I'm not like these people. Then she sits her ass down and Jeff is like, why do you think you deserve to be here?
Well, Jeff is gets snarky with people to get stuff out of him. It's nice that you're paying attention now, Eric.
Oh.
How's that for snarky?
Yep.
Did I do my head right?
That's what Jeff was like. So what do we think of the strategy where they ultimately decided to vote out Laura M, thinking, I don't really even understand so much where their logic came in between Laura M or Laura B, other than they don't want, Laura, Rupert's wife, doesn't have anybody to join up with. But is that really a good enough reason? What did you guys think?
I thought it was really stupid because we're going to go to Redemption, and I think that we're going to have our switch.
Well, definitely. The coming attractions for next week kind of make it seem like it is time to either switch or merge. I think it's too early for merge, so it could be switch. But
I think her daughter's going to take her spot, and she's going to go back into the game.
Oh, you mean they're going to switch? See, did you not also think that there was a merge or a tribe swap that's going to happen? Because a tribe swap, a tribe swap, because I think that's happening as well next week.
I didn't even know you knew what that word was.
Please disagree. Disagree. Wait, no. I need to know if Missy disagrees with me. Tribe swap or not? You guys comment below. I say there's going to be a tribe swap.
Not this week. Next week. I think next, not this week coming up, but next week. And I think what we're going to have is Laura's daughter's Sierra, is that her daughter? Sierra's going to take her spot. And because Sierra really sucks at every kind of game that she plays, puzzles, ring toss, it doesn't matter.
The reason they got Laura M to go instead of Rupert's wife is because it was an easy vote. She's always going to be an easy vote because she's not a person who's came back to the game. And Laura M is better at puzzles, and that's a lot of puzzles going on at Redemption Island. And she's a better chance to get Brad out of the game than Rupert's wife. So I thought it was a good strategy.
So
there's no merge.
You mean Rupert's wife is an easier vote later on when the voting will get harder. Okay, I got you now. Okay. So yeah. I thought it was a good episode. I thought, all in all, it was a good episode. I liked it. I'm uneven. I'm wavering on my feelings for Brad. Missy, you are loving. You guys need to comment below and let us know how you feel about Brad. You need to let us know what you would have picked, fishing or steak. And you need to let us know if you think it's going to be tribe swap or something else come next week.
The merge, this would happen too soon, don't you think, merging the tribes? I mean, even though they're really off by numbers, do you think that a merge already?
I only say that because I believe Jeff's wording was something along the lines of, I know you can't believe this is going to happen only 14 days in, but, and then everybody's like, oh. So, yeah. I mean, what else could it be?
Well, then I'm ready for the merge. Then let's merge. Let's merge. And then everything changes. The whole game changes once again. But then... Then that's when they're going to realize that they have stronger people where the two is better than one. So, because then you have Artis and Vitus. And Vitus. Then you have the two brothers, and they'll be thinking, wow, why didn't we separate them? And we took out Laura M. Why? You understand? Like, they're more of a threat.
It's going to be really interesting. I don't think they're going to merge next week, but I think, and you brought up a very good point, Missy, it would be great that when they merge, the brothers who never got along as children, and one was a drug addict and the other one was the good boy, would have to finally get along and become their own alliance to win the game.
They've probably been getting along this whole entire time, and that's just their story, so that's what they're telling their other tribal members. That way, when it comes to the merge, they can be like, we hate each other. And then, yeah, I hate you, I'll backstab you, but they're the ones who are drinking the coconut milk.
Right.
No.
So now, unlike the first 3 episodes we did, now both of you are on my bandwagon of that the blood is going to stick together and they're not going against each other because at the end of the day, they're sharing the money. Is that what I'm hearing?
It would be nice to see, but I don't think we're going to see it. So we are not on your bandwagon completely.
I don't think it's next week. I think it's the week after. So again, we're disagreeing with you. And so far, Eric, we've been spot on.
Coconut Alliance.
Excuse me, but I would like to, Coconut Alliance. I would like to say Kim G agrees with me, and she says that she hopes Laura M can take out Brad. Sorry, Missy.
Kim, don't be sorry. Kim, don't be sorry. I love you,
It's not Kim G from New Jersey, is it?
Yes, it is not Keeper, New Jersey. I also want to say our Brian Lynch thinks maybe there'll be some eggs filled with paint, because then you have to crack the eggs open, and then that's the new tribe that you're on. I think it could be a tribe switch versus a flat out merge right now. I don't know.
I'm making right here, right now. Brad is staying. He is going to stay. He's staying next week. He's staying the week after. He is going to make it back with Monica. And they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. So I'm staying done. Shut it off. No, I'm just kidding.
Missy, you need to drop you need to drop something. Brad's staying. Done.
Brad is gone.
Done. You have to drop the mic when you do that.
Brad
is gone.
Yeah, Brad is gone, and then throw your Burberry umbrella. So
I wonder if Brad wins it all.
Don't put me in a bad mood. Don't you put me in a bad mood.
But wait, because I don't remember. So since I don't remember, I'm letting everybody pick again, and you guys comment below. Who do we all say right now do we think is going to win the game? So, Missy, you're sticking with Brad?
Actually, I'm sticking with Monica.
You're sticking with Monica?
You have got to be kidding me.
You
won't even, work with your Hayden, Missy?
Well, you look, I'm a Big Brother fan. I know.
What?
I'm a Big Brother fan. I know what was leaked on the internet already where Hayden's concerned. So, no, I'm going with Monica. Listen, I'm competitive, damn it.
That is exactly what I was going to say. I was like, I want to pick Hayden, but oh no, I know how that's going to turn out. I am going to say my pick to win is Vetus. I'm going to go with Vetus. He has the drug addict craftiness to get him through this game.
Please. He can't even read Caleb. His street skills are gone. Yeah. I pick Caleb.
No, you don't. John, I knew you were going to do that. Why?
Come on, I want Brad. You. Why?
No, why Caleb? Come on.
He's making big wins everything. He's competitive. I like that. I like a gay that's competitive.
All right, we'll see.
All right, well, there you go. You officially have our votes for who we think is going to go all the way at this almost halfway point in the season. Right. So until tomorrow night, when we will be back with an all-new reality check show, which for those of you guys that don't know, it's John and I and a special guest. Missy can't be available at nights, otherwise, Missy, you would be on. But we always have a different guest, and we just talk about everything. Pop culture, reality TV, we take your questions, we give you, dating event, literally whatever. There are no rules on the show.
Recipes, whatever.
Wait a minute. You're doing what? Because I just might have to be available to give all this dating advice and all this happy shit. These people need to hear from a woman.
Okay, Missy, we have somebody for this Friday, but if you would like to be on next Friday, you know that you are in. It is our new show. It is called Reality Check. It has gotten rave reviews. Everybody's loving it. It's basically just John and I talking about whatever we want to talk about, taking everybody's questions. They can ask us anything we want. We answer them. It's kind of funny. We talk television. Yeah. It's whatever. The show is about whatever they all want it to be about.
Hey, guys, here's a hint. I watched your show. Hello.
I knew you.
I've watched it.
I thought you were just setting me up to do the little promo.
I did, so we can edit that all out for no. No, one of these weeks I'm gonna have to come on because you get to see a different side. You actually get to know a bit of depth of who you really are. So that's what I really liked about the show, because people want to know who you really are. I mean, we come on, we do these we're real, but we do comedy a little bit with this show, and we talk about other people. We never really talk about ourselves or what's happening in the real world in real life, so I love it.
I love it too, and that is the whole entire point of the show. And as we discovered on our first episode last week, which really wasn't intended to be our first episode, it was really just me venting about the Nick and Gina Marie thing. We just turned it into the first show. However, what we learned is I'm apparently an 8-year-old girl with a candy corn lollipop. That's what we've learned. And Siri sucks.
You're welcome.
Sucks.
You're welcome.
Well, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with tomorrow.
Oh, well, it will be very exciting. We are having a super special guest who has been anonymous on Twitter. I can just tell you all right now, it is Miss Cleo, who has been anonymous on Twitter for years, giving Big Brother spoilers, Survivor spoilers. He is coming out in front of the camera for his debut tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, right wherever you're watching this show. And then apparently next week, we'll have Missy, apparently. Right?
We'll see. I'm not committing right now.
Okay. We will see all of you guys back here next Thursday for our Survivor show. Make sure you comment below. Let us know what you think. We'll be tweeting with you during Survivor, during the show, and all that other good stuff. So tomorrow, Monday, and Thursday will be our next shows. Bye for now, everybody.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I've had so much fun. And go Brad and Monica. Yes, I did.
Go ahead, John.
Oh, no, she didn't. Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching and asking questions. You can find me on Twitter at Comedy Jonah. Go, Caleb.
Well, that about wraps up our show for this week. Now, don't forget to head over to yourrealityrecaps.com to see all of our blogs, contests, and videos about Big Brother, Survivor, The Amazing Race, and even The Real Housewives. Oh yeah, Bravo fans, we cover those shows too, and John even does vlogs about them, kind of like Michelle's vlog. You know what, speaking of, except, well, not really, you can take all of our shows with you to go on your favorite mobile device or tablet. The iTunes and RSS feed links are below this video, and I even separated them between audio and video only feeds. Which, if you watch or listen in iTunes, can you please just take 1 minute and rate us 5 stars? 5 stars are going to kick a baby. Okay, I'm not going to kick a baby, but we would really appreciate it. And if you're watching on, YouTube or in the YouTube player, then give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any shows. And seriously, it really helps support us and it allows us to keep bringing you content like this, our live events, and doing our prize giveaways. But if you guys really want to be a Gold Star supporter, then sign up to the live feeds through yourrealityrecaps.com. Just make sure you clear your cookies first. Or, you know what, you can also make a donation directly to us over there if you want, and you can do that too. But look, I get it. Money's tight. You guys should try not having any because you spend all of your time making shows and never working. Well, I'm kidding. I love you guys. Now, look, the easiest way that you guys can support us is simply just to share these videos on Twitter and Facebook. Actually, any social media website will do. You can find us on any social media website by just going to yourrealityrecaps.com/ the name of the site you're looking for. So /Tumblr, /Pinterest, /Aaron in the Face. Don't /Aaron in the Face, people. I am kidding. And look, we're not just asking you guys to do it for our own selfish reasons. Every time you share content, you're entered into our iPad Bundle giveaway contest. The details for that are over at the website, or you could just click all around this video. And you know what? The real reason that we guys do these shows is because we love interacting with all of you. So make sure that you leave your questions, comments, and suggestions wherever you're watching this, because you never know what's going to make the show the following week, or even instantly if you guys watch our live shows that we do in our Z-Box room every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. The links to that and everything that I mentioned in this video are below wherever you're watching this video or over at yourrealityrecaps.com. So since I think I covered everything I could possibly cover, I will see you guys all next show. Bye for now.